Hey everyone, it's Jessie. Thought I'd come on today and share with you some of the progress on the projects I've been working on. And I wanted to take some time to thank you all. I reached 500 subscribers just a few days ago and I'm almost to 600 subscribers. I have been really blown away. So thank you all. Welcome to those of you who are new. Thank you for those of you who keep coming back. Since I started this YouTube journey back in April, I have really been enjoying it and I've met so many wonderful friends. I enjoy you all. I enjoy interacting with you all. Okay, so let's get started. Now, if you've seen some of my previous project videos, you've seen I was working on the Shimmer Shawl by MJ's Off the Hook Designs. And I really haven't worked on it since I did the last video. I know. I've been working on my sweater quite a bit. But for those of you who have not seen it yet, I'll just give you a quick peek here. It's absolutely beautiful. I love the colors. Now, as far as I'm completely forgetting the yarn, the name of the yarn that I'm using. I do have it in one of my previous videos. I can link that here if you want to go take a look back and see what kind of yarn it was if you're liking this color. Right now it's kind of a big blob. It's all over the place, and the yarn label, it could have ended up anywhere. I don't know where it is. So anyway, my last video I had talked about I am going to add some fringe, or I was thinking about it. I wasn't 100% sure. Some fringe all the way around my shawl. And I'm probably just going to be wearing this shawl around the house, cuddling up in it during the winter time, drinking something warm, some hot tea or something. I know that fringe can be quite a bit of work, especially on this big shawl. However, I love fringe, so I think I'm going to do it. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm doing it. Yeah. And that will be the final touch. In my last video, I talked about how I was also making some washcloths for my husband and I. I was making 10 of them and I did finish them. I used I Love This Cotton yarn and I'm forgetting the name of the color, but I can either place that here or link the previous video. And this is a pattern by Ivy over at IvyBCreates. I can link her below if you'd like to check out this washcloth. And I'll also have MJ's Off the Hook Designs patterns linked below, because my sweater that I'll show you next is also by her. But yeah, I love this pattern so much. Here they are. There's 9 of them here because my husband did use one of them. So I'm in love with this pattern. I'm in love with the colors. Just beautiful. Okay, so for my sweater, I've talked about this in previous videos too, but I am using Yarn B 44th Street in the color Ruby. And I'm pretty sure Hobby Lobby doesn't make this yarn anymore. I kind of wish they did because I am so in love with this yarn. It has a little bit of a halo on it. It's just gorgeous. It's a size 3 lightweight. It is extremely soft, so soft. I can't even get over it. It is 70% acrylic and 30% polyamide and 540 yards, 500 meters. I love it so much. I so much wish that they were still selling this because I could get it in so many different colors. All right, so you're gonna have to excuse all the strands that are still connected to my sweater. And the stitch markers. It's kind of a tangled mess, but here's the sweater. And I know the arms look huge, but it gets folded over. So I finished crocheting for both sleeves. I don't know if I'm 100% finished, but I finished and got to the point where I need to be right now. So what happens is, let's see if I can fold this over. Here's the back panel, and then this is the part of the V-neck, and then the other side This is not the easiest. So, all right. So hopefully you can see that on camera. But here is the V-neck. And then now I'm at the point where I will be connecting these together to make that V-neck. And then I'll continue crocheting. And I don't fully know my next step other than that because I haven't gone ahead in the video. So I am going to do that soon. And so when you fold this over too, as you can tell, this sleeve, it looks like I'd be connecting it together there. And I wanted a nice long sleeve. Let's see. Oh yeah, that'll be gorgeous. So I wanted my sleeve to be nice and long to come to here. And then there's also going to be, hopefully I didn't make it too long, but a 2-inch band. I could always make the band smaller if I wanted to, but I did want it to go over my hand because I love pulling my sleeves down to keep warm. I just do. And hopefully it will fit me. I'm not always the best at trying to figure out size to get something to fit me. My last sweater, it worked out. I figured it out, got it to work. I'm hoping this one will, and it's not too tight, but we will find out. And my goal is to get this sweater done by Christmas. I don't know. Ugh, yarn everywhere. I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but it's going to be a goal of mine. I'm going to try. And if you've seen my previous videos too, in one of them, I shared with you this granny pop pullover that is also by Michelle over MJ's Off the Hook Designs. I'm going to have all her videos linked below in case any of this interests you and you want to try and make one. But this is a granny pop pullover kit that I bought from Mary Maxim a while back. Let's see if you can see that. It's very nice. Now this yarn, oh, I love it. It's got blues and browns and tans. Blues and browns. I love blues and browns together. So beautiful. And I think this is for the white is for the collar and the cuffs and the band of the sweater. And I'm excited to make this. I just don't know. I just don't know if I will get to it anytime soon because I have so many projects that I want to make and so many projects that I keep seeing that I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to make that. Please tell me I'm not alone in that. I start a project and I get so excited, or I get ready for a project, I'm so excited, and then I see something else, I'm like, oh, but I gotta make that first. Also, if you've seen some of my other videos, I bought some Yarn-B's Soft and Sleek DK yarn, and it's a low pill fiber in the color Pretty in Peacock, and it is 478 yards, and it is a 3 lightweight, 437 meters also. And oh my, it is so soft. I already had 1 or 2 of these on hand, and then I bought a few more balls because I was going to make another sweater with these. I'm not sure if I still am going to do that or if I'll make a different project with it. I'll have to figure that one out later, but that'll be way later because I just don't have time right now. Oh, I love it. It's very soft. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so next yarn. Beautiful. Can you guys take a guess at what I might be making with this? Well, first let's go over the yarn. It is a Premier Puzzle, 328 yards, 100% acrylic, 300 meters. And this is the color Maize and a bulky 5 weight. It is beautiful yarn. It's beautiful greens. A lot of different shades of green in this. Very beautiful. And it is so soft. And of course smells good. But it is very, very soft yarn. I have never bought puzzle yarn before. My very first time, and I am loving it. So the project that I want to make with this is a project by Bag O' Day, Crystal at Bag O' Day. She made, many of you may have already seen this, but she made a beautiful Christmas tree with this yarn. However, hers was the Premier Puzzle Shimmer yarn. So in hers, she had little strands of like silver, shimmer, and that's the one I really wanted to get. But I was so excited. I went to Walmart. That's where I got this. It was about $5.59 or $5.99, somewhere in there. But when I saw it on the shelf, I'm like, that's the yarn. And I was so excited. I grabbed it, bought it, came home. Then when I took a closer look at it, I realized it was not the shimmer yarn. And I was very disappointed. I was like, and I didn't see any shimmer yarn at Walmart. I only saw this. So I'm like, great, so do I return it and then order it somewhere else? Well, in the long run, I decided just to keep it. It's still beautiful, and I'll just use this. The only thing is, last night, I started watching Crystal's video. I started trying to follow it, and in the very beginning, I keep struggling. I tore it all out. Tried it again, still messed it up, tore it all out again, got frustrated, and then started working on my sweater again. And I figured today's a new day. I can give the Christmas tree another shot. I would love to make one so I can put it on my shelf back here. So we'll see what happens there. I'm not sure how far I'll get on my projects the next couple weeks, since Christmas is around the corner. I gotta start thinking about, am I gonna crochet Christmas gifts? I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that. I also want to take some time to think of some new tutorials for you guys, maybe some new crochet stitches. If you have any ideas, anything you'd like to see, please leave it in the comments below. And maybe think of maybe some Christmas ornaments or something, some tutorials on that. I'm not 100% sure on that yet, but if you have ideas there, please let me know. And that's all I have for today. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you're doing great, and I'll see you next time. Take care.